I'm not proud of this, but at the same time, I'm also not exactly ashamed of it either. For the past few years, I've been casually going into hotels I'm not staying at and helping myself to the free breakfast like I belong there. I'm talking full routine too, coffee, fruit, sometimes cereal, and if they've got one of those waffle stations, it's basically over for me. The thing is, it's shockingly easy. I'll walk in like I just came down from my room, grab a plate, and act like I've done this 100 times, which at this point, I have. Confidence is apparently the only real requirement because nobody ever questions it. Half the time I'll even put an old hotel key on the table just to really sell the illusion, like I'm some seasoned breakfast veteran. It started off as a one-time thing, just curiosity more than anything. I figured I'd try it once, see if anyone stopped me, and worst case, I'd just pretend I got confused and leave. But nobody said anything, and that one time turned into a habit that I revisit way more often than I probably should. I've even expanded the experience a little over time. If the place has a pool or a hot tub, I might hang out there for a bit after eating, just to really commit to the I'm definitely a guest here lifestyle. It's like a mini vacation without actually paying for one, which is honestly part of the appeal. I've only ever been caught once, and even that wasn't that dramatic. I'm pretty sure it happened because my ex decided to post and tag the location like we were influencers on a sponsored trip, which is probably the fastest way to get noticed. The manager just followed us out and told us not to come back, and that was it. No big scene, no real consequences, just a polite, please don't do that here again. Since then, I've just avoided that one location and kept it moving. There are plenty of other places, and honestly, most of them operate the exact same way. It's kind of wild how much food they put out knowing a good portion of it is going to get thrown away anyway. That's part of how I justify it to myself, if I'm being honest. I know it's not technically right, but at the same time, it feels like one of those gray areas where the impact is minimal. They're already making more food than they need, and I'm just one extra person grabbing a plate. What really gets me is thinking about how useful this would have been back when I was struggling financially in my early 20s. There were times I skipped meals because I genuinely couldn't afford them, and now I realize I probably could have just walked into a hotel and eaten without anyone noticing. That part almost makes it feel less like a scam and more like some weird life hack I found too late. I know it's not something I'd openly recommend, and I get why people would say it's wrong, but at the same time, it doesn't feel as serious as it probably should. So now I'm curious, has anyone else ever done this, or am I just out here living a very specific kind of double life?